In the late 1990s, we made a solar movie, a video, in conjunction with Channel 9 TV station. It was introduced by Russell Goodrick as part of the real estate program, and solar design and houses was becoming a hot topic. The man who produced the segment, David Carsten, went on to make Climate Sensible Design's Living in a Home video, which is also available on Solar-E.
If you think about it, much of the cost of running your home can be directly attributed to heating in winter and cooling in summer. Today, David Carsten looks at how much you can save in energy costs by choosing a climate-sensible design.
Architect Gary Baverstock has devoted 25 years of his career to promoting the advantages of energy-efficient home design and says the first step in taking the most advantage of seasonal conditions is to choose a rectangular rather than a square-shaped block.
Well, we really need to select a block that faces north to the backyard or to the side in this case here. So that allows you to allow the winter sun to come through the windows in the winter time, at the same time have the privacy from your neighbours.
Once you've established a northerly orientation, it's then a case of working in the essential elements of energy efficiency into your home design, elements which won't compromise the visual appeal.
The basic principles are getting roughly a 2:1 proportion placed on the block in order to get the northern exposure. Around about 50% of the northern face should be glass. It's good to have a deciduous pergola effect, either with a tecto pergola that we put in our designs or some sort of deciduous vine that shades in summer and exposes in winter.
Insulation layers at roof and ceiling level, as well as in the wall cavities, work together with the heavyweight mass of the brick and concrete construction to store the energy. Ooh, well, it's a typical winter's day outside, a cold 13 degrees. And I tell you what, you really do feel the difference when you pop inside to a constant 18.5 degrees. Now, if you consider that's all achieved without the use of heaters, it just goes to show how much of a success this concept really is. Now, as well as achieving a constant temperature, a solar hot water unit is another way to save on energy costs, a subject Gary knows a lot about.
I just happen to be chairman of the Solar Hot Water Manufacturers Association, and we're just about to launch a campaign to get the consumer $750 rebate from the government for the purchase of a solar hot water system. And we believe that's really important because it enhances the whole effect. The passive solar plus saving about 30% of your energy from solar hot water.
Another energy efficient feature is the maximisation of daylight by adding a central uplift area, like a window or a skylight in the centre of the house to get light from a northerly direction to a part of the house that's usually cold and dark.
By maximising daylighting, you can at least halve your electricity bills on lighting.
A climate-sensible design can save between up to 60 and 90% in energy costs, and the great news is some of these features can be retrofitted to your existing home. Gary does run university extension courses at UWA and workshops at Homebase in Wembley, as well as an advisory line on energy-efficient design.